Tim Baca here at the HydroBar, and today I want to go over one unique property of Kangen water. That's the hydration property, better known as microclustering. When I first started drinking this water, I always wondered why I never felt bloated as I drank this water. In fact, before I started drinking Kangen water, I was drinking bottled water, and every time I would drink 1 or 2 bottles, I would start to feel full. I would start to feel bloated. Kangen water is microclustered water, which means the molecules are smaller, they're negatively charged, and they actually hydrate you super fast. As I started looking at bottled and tap water, I found out that those bottled waters were macroclustered, which means they clustered anywhere from 15 to 20 molecules in a cluster. I also started doing my own research and found out that 75 to 80% of people are chronically dehydrated. And a lot of those people deal with anything from a migraine headache to digestive issues, to constipation, to heartburn, and all the above. And I started to realize that the water they were drinking, no matter how much they drank, wasn't going to absorb like our Kangen water. So I like to demonstrate hydration with a tea bag. And people always ask me, what is it with the tea bag? And so think about it this way. In fact, I'm using green tea, which is an antioxidant. And I'm going to use this as an example of, think of this as one cell in your body, and I'm trying to hydrate that cell. So I'm going to take the tea bag out, and I'm going to drop it into the cup, and I'm going to show you, because normally you have to boil water to make tea, correct? So I'm going to take a bottle of water, I'm going to drop it right over that tea bag and see what happens. Nothing really happens. I could even dunk it a couple of times and you probably see a little bit come out, but not very much. So this is the example here. I'm taking room temperature 9.5. I'm gonna drop it right over the tea bag as well and see what happens. It actually made tea. Look at that, it made tea. What that means to you is you're gonna get full hydration. So you're gonna actually, the water you drink is gonna absorb. I'll drop the tea bag a third time because I know a lot of people say, well, you actually wet that tea bag the first time, that's why I made tea. So let's take another bottle of water. These are all popular bottled waters. I'm gonna drop it right over the tea bag, and what happens? Not much. Let's take that tea bag a 4th time. I'm gonna use Kangen water again, and look what happens. It actually made tea. If you're taking vitamins, supplements, and a lot of the athletes that come in here take pre-workout, you're gonna be able to absorb more of that stuff in your body versus if you're taking it with tap or bottled water. So one way I can show that to you is I'll take equal parts of this tea bag, twice in each one. What this is gonna do is gonna show you how Kangen water is gonna actually absorb more. So this is just 2 equal parts of the tea bag. And then take a look at, let's try this water here. If you're drinking your pre-workout, your vitamin, whatever it is, and you pay good money for those vitamins and you want those to absorb. When you're taking those with regular water, you might be lucky to absorb 15 to 20% of that expensive vitamin, that pre-workout, whatever it is. Whereas with the Kangen water, take a look at this. You're probably absorbing over 70%. That's real absorption right there. In fact, this will blow your mind. There's actually tea in these other cups. In fact, this one here, where you can barely see that tea coming out, take a look at it if I just add Kangen water. Look, it brings it right out. Same thing for the 3rd cup here. Brings it right out. So if you really want to feel hydrated, come on in, get a gallon of fresh 9.5 and see for yourself. If you need additional information, go to our website at www.hydrobar.io and reach out to one of us through social media. Thank you guys.